had to gather myself before I can even start. Men will not talk. Men will not talk. Not because they don't want to talk. Not because talking is a bad thing. But because you as the friend, you as the brother, you have created an environment that does not allow them to speak openly about what they're going through. You have created an environment that says you can't be weak. You have created an environment that says men don't cry. You must suck it up. You must be strong. Strong to a point of death. Strong to a point of depression. Strong to a point of jumping off a cliff. That's what you're creating. Then you want to come here and you want to speak about men should learn how to speak. Men are going through a lot. When you laugh at somebody who's going through depression, when you laugh at somebody who's going through the worst, when you bash them, when you talk negatively about them, remember what that is doing to your friends. The more you speak negatively about people who are going through the most, the more you speak and make fun of people who are going through the most, remember that you are closing channels for your friends to open up to you about what they're going through. Because if you had a friend who was going through the same thing that I'm going through, and they see you mocking me, they see you making fun of me, making fun of my situation, do you believe that that friend is going to come out and tell you the exact same thing that they are going through? Let's just be realistic. Let's just be honest with one another. Men are not going to talk. Men are not going to come forward and say openly that, listen, bro, I'm going through some stuff. Listen, bro, I'm not okay. Listen, bro, I'm depressed. Men are not going to talk. And the funny thing is that you men spend so much time together. You are at the groove together. You are sitting at Monday Mohodus together. But men are not going to talk. Your friends are not going to tell you what they're going through. Because when you are sitting at Mohodu Monday, you are talking about me. You are making fun of Madam Speaker and her situation. You are making fun about the fact that she thinks she's the first one to go through what she's going through. Oh, we're so tired of this whining woman. Oh, this woman makes so much noise. We are so tired. So when you are sitting together with men, your friends who are depressed, who are suffocating in their situations, they will not tell you what is wrong. Because when you're sitting together, you're making fun of people who are going through depression. You are making fun of people who are going through divorces. You are making fun of every single situation which is serious, which is important. Deadly situations. You are sitting around and you are making fun of them. So if you're sitting in a group of Majita and one of your friends is going through depression and you are busy making fun of depression, you are busy making fun of people who have anxiety, do you honestly believe that your friend is going to openly speak to the group of those guys and say, listen guys, I'm also going through depression. Listen guys, my wife is about to divorce me. Listen guys, I'm going through the most. Do you honestly believe that your friend is going to openly speak to you about what they're going through if you are making fun of people who are going through the same thing? So before you open your mouth, I see this going on a lot this morning. The first thing that I saw this morning when I opened my eyes is people speaking about depression is real. Men need to learn how to speak. Men are going through the most. Men are going through the most because you make fun of each other. Men are going through the most because you make fun of people who are going through the same thing that they're going through. Men will never speak. Men will never openly cry because men don't cry. When you are sitting together in a group and your friend wants to cry about something, you say, you talk too much. Take a beer and drink. Let it all go away. Men will never speak. And at the same time, you are raising boy children. How are they supposed to speak when you are making fun of situations? On a daily basis, I have more men bashing me than any other thing. Yes, I have a few women who are just in denial and don't want to be, don't want to be triggered, who would always attack me. But 90% of people who are attacking me on my social media platforms, it's men. And you are attacking me on things that your friend is going through. You have a friend next to you who is going through the exact same thing that I'm going through. But you are bashing me. Oh, this Madam Speaker, she's a loud mouth. Oh, this Madam Speaker, she talks too much. She thinks she's the first person to go through divorce. She thinks she's the first person to lose a house. She thinks everything started with her. What kind of a woman is this? How do you openly speak about these things? Why don't you keep quiet? There was once a time when a man said to me, you must keep quiet. I posted a video on this platform and a man came forth and he said, there is healing in keeping quiet. You must learn to keep quiet. What kind of a woman are you who speaks so much? Imagine if a man says that to another woman, a stranger, and that very same man has a friend next to him. And that friend next to him is going through the exact same thing that I'm going through. Do you think that friend is going to speak? Do you think that man is going to say to my friend, hey bro, you know what? I'm also going through a divorce. Hey bro, I'm going through depression. Hey bro, I'm not sleeping at night. Do you honestly believe that as a man? I want you to do some self-introspection right now. Do you honestly believe that as a man, if you are going around bashing people who are going through the most in life, if you are going around laughing at people who are going through the most in life, do you think that your brother will openly speak to you and say, bro, I'm also going through the same thing, if you are making fun about other people? Do you think that your brother, your son, would come forth to you and say, Dad, I'm not okay. Dad, I feel like I need to cry right now. Dad, I feel like I need a shoulder right now. Do you honestly believe that your boy child, your friend, your brother will come to you and confide in you if you are making fun of somebody who's going through the same thing that they're going through? Somebody said to me yesterday, you know, my friend, the things that you are going through, somebody committed suicide because of that. But then because you chose to speak, when people look at you, they think it's nothing. When people look at you, they feel like it's not that bad, because if it was really that bad, she would have committed suicide. I can tell you now, there's a man who's going through the exact same thing that I'm going through right now, but they would rather take their lives than speak openly, because when they speak openly, you laugh at them. Because when they speak openly, you make fun of them. Because when they speak openly, you tell them to stop being crybabies. What kind of man are you? You're always whining. You're always complaining. You are doing this, and that. Men will never speak. Men will not speak. I need you to get that. Have you ever seen your boyfriend cry? No matter how deep you have hurt them. Your partner, have you ever seen them cry? Because they know that if they cry, you're going to look at them in a funny way. But as a woman, when we cry, they hug us, right? Men will never, you know, as women, I was telling this other friend of mine, I'm like, you know, the way we are such intimate beings as women, we can even bath together. We talk as friends, we sit, we talk, and we cry it all out. But as men, you can never see men in a room crying it all out. You can never see men in a room talking about their hardships, talking about the depression, talking about how they really feel on the inside. Because once a man speak about that, ooh, he's homo. Once a man speak about what he's really feeling on the inside, he's a crybaby. He's an attention seeker. It's too much. It's too much for anybody. Men are also human beings. Men are also going through the most. But you don't give them room to express themselves. You don't give them room to speak openly about their hardships. As a man, you must keep it inside. As a man, you must be strong. Let me tell you something about strength. Let me tell you something that you do not know about strength. When somebody is strong and courageous, that person is strong enough to actually jump off a cliff. When somebody is strong and courageous, that somebody is strong enough to actually take sleeping medication and kill themselves. You see the people that you call strong and courageous, they have enough courage to kill themselves. They have enough courage to kill themselves because that's how much courage you've given them. When you say to somebody, there's absolutely nothing that you cannot do, you are strong, then they'll be like, yeah, I'm strong. I'm not a coward. So I can commit suicide. I'm strong. I'm not a coward. I can kill myself. I can jump off this cliff. I can just go straight and hit a tree and die. I would rather die in silence than have people laughing at me because of my situation. And then you come on social media and you say men learn how to speak. Where do they start? Where do they begin to speak? The very same man who's coming on my post and laughing, the very same man who's coming on my post and saying, Mujolo wa nyisa, I never want to see Mujolo nyising me to a point where I'll be openly speaking and humiliating myself in public and talking about my dirty laundry. After you have said that on social media about Madam Speaker, and your friend is going through the same thing that I'm going through, do you think they're going to come and tell you what they're going through? Are they going to come and tell you? So before you say, our friends, gents, learn to speak, gents, learn to vent, gents, learn to let it all out, have you given them room to do that? Are you giving your friends room to speak? Or they already know that once they speak to you, a day later, you're going to be making fun of the same situation that they told you. A day later, you're going to be coming and saying to them, hey, we're not depression. Hey, we're not anxiety. Hey, we're papa, leon. That's what you're going to be saying to them. That's the reason why they won't tell you what they're going through. Because the next thing, if you tell them that, my woman does not want to have sex with me, the next thing, you will be making fun of them because of the very same thing that they told you. And then you say to them, no, bro, I'm just joking. No, bro, just, live a little. No, bro, I'm just making fun. We're just joking here. Don't you know how to joke? We jukebox when that's what you say to your friends when they try to open up to you. That's what you say to your friends when they try to pour their heart out to you. The next thing you come here, every single time. This is not the first time, it's not the last time. Every single time when somebody commits suicide, when a man commits suicide, you guys gather on social media, you men. You gather on social media and you speak about how, bro, we must talk. Bro, you must talk. Bro, you must learn to open up. The very same you who is bashing Madam Speaker on her post when she's opening up about her hardships. You are bashing her. Then the next thing you turn around and you say, bro, when you're going through something, you must talk. Have you given them room to speak? Have you given them that platform to openly say, bro, I'm going through a lot? You have not. Because when you are sitting together, you make fun of people who are going through a lot. Because it's awkward to open up as a man. As a man, what are you saying to me? Why are you crying? Maybe you must stop drinking because when you drink, you cry. Bro, you don't do that. Hey, Buddha, no. Hey, bro, no, you can't do that. You can't be crying here. What's wrong? Just drink beer and let it all out. Just Jay. Hey, this one, we're never going anywhere with you because every time when we go somewhere with you, when you get drunk, you cry. Have you ever sat and thought to yourself, my friend is crying because he's going through the most? Or your friend is crying because Nje is that type that when they're drunk, they just cry. So Nje, we're not going anywhere with this friend. Next time when we go somewhere, we'll just tell you when we're there. Because when you cry. And then your friend commits suicide. And then you come here. And then you post about a beautiful person that they were. You come here. You come to social media for clout. And you say, my friend, you should have told me. Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you say something? Your friend can't say something to you. Your friend can't say anything to you. Because they've seen what you do to people who talk. Because they've seen how much fun you make of people who talk openly about their hardships. Have you given them room? Before you say men should talk, men should normalize speaking openly about their hardships. Have you given them room? Have you given them an ear? Do you even know as a man to sit with your friend and look at them in the eye and say, bro, it's okay. Bro, you can talk to me without you having to make fun of them the following day. It's very nice right now. For you to be writing RIP, bro, you should have talked. Why didn't you say something? Man, you must learn to speak. It's very nice. It's very nice that right now you're going to go to Ricky Rick's post and you say, Ricky Rick should have said something. But then when you scroll up, you see Madam Speaker. Oh, she has started again. Oh, this one with her divorce stories. Oh, this one with her sad stories. We have had enough. But are we still going to be speaking about your divorce even in 2022? But are we still going to be giving this woman attention? Oh, this woman is bitter. Oh, this woman must just get a life. Oh, this woman must do this, this, and that. And that time you are sitting with your friend who's depressed. That time you are sitting with your friend who's going through the same thing that Madam Speaker is going through. And you expect your friend to speak. Before you want to blame men for not speaking out openly, ask yourself this question. Are you giving them room to speak to you? They will never speak up because you're already making fun of somebody who's going through that which they're going through. So they would rather take their own lives. Are you really ready to lose your friends in the name of jokes? Are you really ready to lose your loved one because you want to make fun of the person who's going through the most? Before you say men must learn to speak, give your brothers room to speak. Give your friends room to speak. Before you say men must stop bottling things on the inside, do some self-introspection. How many people are you making fun of while you're sitting next to your friend who's going through something and you don't know it? There are people who have been friends for 10 years, but they've never had a heart-to-heart. They've never really known what is happening in somebody else's heart. Have you ever given your friend room to speak openly to you about what is going on in their hearts, what is going on in their heads? Or all you ever speak about is just girls? How many girls did you smash this past month? Do you all you want to speak about is expensive alcohol, expensive clothes, expensive cars? You get along because you have the same taste in cars. Yes, it's okay. Your friendship is beautiful because you get along with your friends. You are smashing girls every weekend. You are driving big cars every weekend. But have you ever had a heart-to-heart with your friend about what is going on in their heads and what is going on in their hearts? Can you confidently tell me right now that your friend of 10 years, you know where they are emotionally? Do you know where they are emotionally? Can you confidently confirm that I know that my friend is okay? Because when I'm with my friend, I don't only speak about alcohol and girls, but I also have a heart-to-heart with my friend, and I know that emotionally my friend is in a good place. Do you know that? You don't know that. Because when you are with your friend, you are always speaking about girls. You are always making fun of people who talk openly about their hardships like Madam Speaker. Do this for yourself, for your friendship, for your family. Try it. Before you say men must learn to speak up, create that space. Create that environment. Create that room for men to speak up. Start by asking, how you doing, bro? Like, for real, how are you really doing? Are you okay, my friend? And can this not be the thing that only happens when somebody commits suicide? Yes, I know that when somebody commits suicide, it's a wake-up call for a lot of us. But can we make it a norm to just create room for our friends, especially our male friends, to openly speak about their hardships, to openly speak to us about what they're going through, how they're feeling? It's not a girly girl thing to speak openly about how you're feeling, your emotions. It's not a girly girl thing. It's a human thing. And at the end of the day, your friend is a human being. Men, learn to speak. If you feel like your relationship with your bros is not fruitful for you to be able to speak, it's okay to have female friends. It's okay to actually go to a therapist. If you can't speak to your friends, men, you are not weak. Going to a therapist as a man does not mean that you are weak. It means that you want to live. If you feel like you can't speak to your friends, speak to a therapist. Speak. Anyway, with that being said, guys, have a lovely, lovely small Friday. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining in, and God bless you.